Hi, I'm Alyssa, and this is my husband, Jason.
Morning.
And we're going to be doing some backcountry flying into a field I've been in lots of times, but he's going to show me an approach in from the opposite direction. Let's go. Ready?
Yep.
All right.
Ready.
AOPA keeps flying safe, accessible, and fun by protecting your freedom to fly. We are the most trusted one-stop resource for all things related to general aviation. Become an AOPA pilot today.
So this is a good example of what to do if you're new to a backcountry strip, that it's good for you to walk it, and if you're able to drive in, fly in with another pilot so you can see the approach, do your research online if it's a charted one and there's information about it, or maybe it has a Facebook group page or something like that, but try to get as much information as you can before you fly in. Now I'm already familiar with this field itself. It's less than 1,800 feet long. It has a dogleg in the middle, and it's at an elevation of about 680. But like I said, this new way of coming in opposite direction, because I've operated out of here one way in, one way out. So this is a new approach for me, so I wanted to go up, see it with somebody who's done it, get all the pointers, the speeds, what you look for when you're coming in, and that kind of thing. With two of us coming out of this field, we have a little under half tanks of fuel. It holds about 37 gallons, and we're at roughly 16 usable. And we have to climb up out of this bowl. Temperatures are in the low 50s, so we're set up pretty well for both of us to come out of here in this airplane.
Okay. Ready?
Yep, ready.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn around here. When it was just me, I was climbing just a little bit quicker, and I just immediately turned downwind. So I'm just going to make a left turn to come back around. So 15 right now feels a little bit high.
Okay. And you're going up this valley?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll see here.
Okay.
Right behind us here, this is the valley right here that we're going down in.
Right.
And you follow it up. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I get my notches and flaps here.
Okay, gotcha. This, we're the wings coming almost to beam it. That point. Okay.
That's right.
That's the entry
That's
point.
Right. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And so there's a road right about here. We've just passed the road, I guess, but these are the power lines right here that you can see.
Yeah, that
and the
is
red
easy
roof
to
house.
See. Okay.
Yeah. And so you're kind of coming over this smaller ridge right here. And then I'm not going to necessarily fly right over top of that ridge here. I'm going to go in between it just because it's a little bit lower.
In between these two?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go, get stabilized. So we're about 70 knots now.
About miles an hour?
Yep, 65, 70, yeah. So that tallest peak right here will be to our left.
Oh, okay, we're going over this U?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So it's a good time to get the third notch in. RPM is still a little bit higher. So this is where when I was coming in, so you can't really see much. And then it's not a little uncertain like where we're going, but we're going to go angled over here to the right.
Okay.
There you can see the...
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, the hangar there.
Uh-huh. So we're about 65, 60. Adjusting my trim. Got 40 degrees of flaps. See, right now it feels a little bit fast.
Oh.
To me, while we're
Okay.
65.
Okay. So I want to be 60?
Yeah, 65, really, however you feel with the winds. And I'm usually just above these group of trees right here.
Okay.
And we'll plan for this to be a go around. There you go. So now we're coming around. All right. And then we'd be bringing the power out.
So it's interesting.
What do you think, Alyssa?
I got a little nervous. Do you end up slowing up to 55, or you are able to keep it at 65 on this, or 60 on this approach?
60 works okay.
Okay.
And you can slow it up to 55 if you want, but it depends
I
on
felt
the
plenty.
winds.
I felt plenty slow.
At 60.
There's a lot. It's pretty, but there's a lot around the airplane.
I know it. I know it.
You seem to be at 1,300 each time coming over this
Yeah.
U.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So we're 65 now. I'll slow it up here again. Sorry about that, a little bit of a bounce.
That's okay. That is a nice approach.
Yeah. Losing sight of where exactly that runway is.
You're on it.
With it being so mode, yeah.
Yeah. It is very pretty approach. It's getting lower, closer down in the valley.
Yeah.
Gets a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is. And I still landed in the turn.
You think I might be able to keep it at 65 a little bit longer than you did, just for comfort factor at first, and then slow up to 60?
Yeah, I mean, I did, I think I did four approaches before I actually touched down.
Okay.
To get a feel for the speeds of what felt comfortable.
Yeah.
And it is tough a little bit because of it's such a long curve.
Yeah, it's like gentle, gradual curving dog leg.
Yeah.
But there is plenty to land after.
Yeah.
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 It is pretty.
You feel like you have all kinds of room and space coming
except
in.
coming through those trees.
Except through the trees.
Yeah. But it is very pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, so after Jason walked me through a couple of approaches, I wanted to try it myself, but since he's here, I decided let's keep him in the airplane. No need for me doing it solo when I've got somebody who's been in and out more, and we can keep talking through it as we're going. So I think that's a good thing if you're able to fly a few times with the pilot to see what the approach is like, and then if you can swap seats if they're comfortable with that, so that you've got someone in. It builds that margin of safety and really your confidence, what it builds. All right, accelerate it nicely.
So that road is right here through that valley. Continue your turn on around. Right here to the right.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up like you did, get my altitude, and
Okay.
and swing back around.
Certainly. That's what I did the first time when climbing up and flying around to get a view of the area to see how I wanted to set up my approach.
Yeah, and these fields kind of give some good possible engine out options, on still getting up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, there's
Yeah.
the field. The wrapped hay bales really make it easy. It's like a row of mini marshmallows.
Yeah, agreed. So when I had come into land, I was landing in the turn. It is a gradual turn, but I was landing in the turn, and Dad, who's down there watching us from down below, was saying that I could be a little bit higher for that. So we'll see if that's what Alyssa's going to elect to do, or if she'll kind of
this U, right?
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
Yep, that's
so
right.
I am.
Yep,
I am
there
a
you go.
few.
Can you see the?
Yes, I see that now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the hanger.
Good.
Yeah. So this one I will need to. I'm high and fast.
That's okay.
So.
Yep.
But this will help me get oriented with my points.
You don't have to commit to your first one. Certainly not. Well, that might even work too. Staying straight ahead to come down too. That could be okay for as high as we are. You know what? Follow the runway there. That could work out all right as well.
Probably not at my speed, for sure.
No.
But this gives me a.
Yeah, well, that's actually a really nice perspective. Really nice.
Alright, so I will, now that I see those good landing options, I'll go ahead and turn up this valley. Alright, so I'm coming over the U. My altitude is...
I would be 13 or 12,
Yeah.
somewhere in through here, but you'll be okay to go ahead and add your fourth notch in. So start
Alright,
getting
I'm
slowed
at
up for the
60
descent.
here.
The nice thing about the 170 is that we can bring the power out and it really drops quickly.
Yeah.
Add it in, it really does well.
I'm 60. Trying to get a few bumps. So coming in over the trees by the hangar.
Yeah.
Is that what we were talking about?
However you want it. You can come over the hangar here and make a turn, or you can continue straight ahead there. Oh.
I'm gonna be in the turn too, a little bit.
Yeah, but it worked out with it being mowed.
Yeah.
All that hay.
It wasn't too much of a turn left to do.
Right, and you can ride this out. That's fine.
Yeah, actually that did feel a little more comfortable offsetting and being a little higher there.
Yeah. We're
It
okay
didn't
to
feel
turn around
quite
here.
so narrow to, coming in low over the hangar between those trees just felt real narrow. So being up a little bit,
Yeah.
I think felt good, and still plenty. And actually landing on the back side of that dog leg, it wasn't that bad of a turn.
Yeah.
I was about 55
Okay.
there coming in over the runway, so I was staying 60 most of the way down, and well, it's great having this new approach down into the backcountry strip, and now there's a little bit of wind we can pick you know, which way is going to be better to come in, and it definitely helped getting to see it first with you flying it and then being able to talk through it together as I was flying it in. So I hope you learned a few tips and are starting to get some confidence ready to find another pilot and try some beginner backcountry strips.